Okay. So tell me a little bit about yourself.
Okay, my name is Herle Kaiser. I'm 25 and I study religion at the university.
Okay. Do you have a boyfriend?
Yes, I do.
Okay. And do you have any interests or hobbies or?
I like to read skønlitteratur. And I like to go to the theater and concerts and work out in fitness world.
Okay. And who are your favorite musicians?
I do like Pink Floyd because my dad used to play it, and I do like Tina Dico and Son Hoos and Black Horse, which is my boyfriend's old friend's kind of Neil Youngish, rockin'. Yeah.
Okay. And so these musicians, do you follow them on social media? And
Not those actually, but I do follow like Miley Cyrus, Taylor Swift, Tina Dico, Rihanna, and some others that I can't remember right now.
okay. And do you follow them just because of their music, or do you follow them for other reasons?
No, I don't like either Taylor Swift nor Miley Cyrus's music, but Taylor Swift have cats, and I do too. So, and Miley Cyrus is just crazy, and yeah.
So their personality also matters, and probably their style.
Their style as well, but then I'm more like Taylor Swift does have good style, but I follow Josefina Skriver and Cara Delevingne, Tyra Banks, models because of their fashion choices.
Yeah. Do you follow any bloggers?
I do follow some. Can't remember their names. I do follow one Danish girl called Marie Jedi, villekaniner.dk. And then another one, Rock Paper
Dresses.
Yeah, Rock Paper Dresses, that's the one. She has a fuck.
Yeah, okay. So does it matter a lot to you what brand people
No, it matters to me how it looks, not what brand it is.
Okay. And what about ecology and animal welfare?
I do like both, especially animal welfare, but I have to admit that I don't check for it when I go shopping. When it's pointed out to me that it's good for animals or the environment, I get happy, but I forget to check.
Yeah. And what about, so you generally say it's price over quality?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. And how much would you say that you spend on makeup a month?
I usually just buy when I run out, so not that much, but I will if it's New Year's Eve or I have to go to like a wedding. I will go out to buy something a little more special.
Yeah, okay. So where do you buy your makeup?
Macy's.
Or
I do buy my powder and my eyebrow kit on elf.com. Islip's face.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how much time would you say that you spend on the way that on your looks?
On a regular day, like it would be like 10 to 15 minutes if you don't include the shower, but on special occasions or just going out on a weekend with the girls, it could take up to 45 minutes, 1 hour.
Okay. And does it matter to you who represents the things that you buy, like an ambassador of the brand, like if
Not really. Like if it's someone that I like Emma Watson, who is nice, then cool. But no.
yeah. Okay. Okay. A little bit about you again. So, what would you say is a motivator for you? What motivates you?
It motivates me to do my best. Like I have a high moral in work, and if I'm at work, I'm a bartender, and someone's gonna take over from me, like the shift ends, then I will do my best so it's nice for them to come in. Because my philosophy is like treat others the way you want to be treated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what about what frustrates you?
Frustrates me when I'm not appreciated. Like I do my best and then no one notices.
And which values means the most to me? Means the most to you?
Honesty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And what goal do you have right now?
To finish my education.
Yeah. Good goal.
I just want to be done.
I think that's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
My name is Fia Balwig. I am 23 years old and I come from Copenhagen.
Yeah. And what do you do? What is your education?
I have two educations. I have an education in marketing and branding, and I also have a marketing and marketing management degree.
Okay.
And I just got a job as a online marketing trainee in Berlin. So I'm actually moving from Copenhagen to Berlin.
That's super exciting. Go you.
Good for you.
And what would you say your interests are, except for obviously what you're doing right now?
Yeah. What do I interest me about? I do interest me about a lot. I do a lot of sports and exercise. At least 2 hours per day, or for 3 or 4 hours. No, 3 or 4 days, 2 hours a week. And then I play music. I hang out with my friends. I do the basic stuff you do when you're 20. I guess. I hope. I hope I'm a normal, boring person.
So this normal boring person, do you have a boyfriend?
I do. I have a German boyfriend, and that is the mere reason why I'm moving to Germany.
Okay.
I met him doing studies in Dublin, so that is the basic reason. And because he wouldn't fit in really in Denmark yet, and he doesn't speak English, or Danish for that matter. He does speak English, but on the behalf of me.
Okay. So, was that something that motivates you, would you say?
It motivates me a lot. It motivates me for learning German, and it motivates me for he actually motivates me for a lot, and most of my German friends that I got to know and friends from Dublin. Mere the reason that I have to more concentrate on my studies. I get distracted very easily. But I have gotten this structured German way of doing things. Very structured. I thought it was structured before. No way. And yeah, it just motivates me that he is actually having, I don't know, some kind of expectations of me. Something it hadn't occurred to me that I had it, but then I suddenly thought that, well, maybe I should do something about myself. And he constantly says, you're very smart, you're beautiful, and everything like that. And it continuously being the fuel in my mind that I have to prove to not only to people around myself, but also to myself.
That's nice. So what would you say frustrates you?
If I can't do my work properly.
Mm-hmm.
That frustrates me a lot. I want to do not only 100%, but 110%, maybe 130. And it frustrates me when people don't like me, dislike me. It's a very important thing for me for people to feel comfortable around me. I don't like it when people are sad or frustrated themselves, because I tend to be frustrated too. And I like to be the entertaining one, the one that meets people, the kiss and gift the knew, or
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So that's frustrating. That should be if I cannot cook the things. If I put something in my mind and I thought this should be the result, and the result is not near the result, the actual result, then I get very frustrated.
Okay.
Especially with cooking.
So cooking is also a hobby.
Sorry, yeah. If people don't, have something stick to my mind and you have to cut it a certain way, it has to be in these cues or whatever.
If you have an idea and it doesn't turn out the way it's supposed to be.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's
it's weird, or it's not weird. It's sometimes I have to be putting into my mind that not everybody knows what I'm thinking, and I have to be more verbal about what my expectations are of the result.
Yeah.
And yeah, that frustrates me a lot because people cannot brain think or read my mind.
Yeah.
Luckily. I'll be whoosh, Kestra. Yeah.
So what's your goal right now?
Honestly, actually somebody asked me that a couple of years ago. What makes me happy? And what my goal is. My goal is to be happy. My goal is to wake up every single day and be happy and look forward to go to work. I don't really care about the fancy title or the money. I would rather settle with less money, have a family and somebody I could go home to. From age to 16 I will be at work and then go home and I see my beautiful family, rather than being single woman. I have the perfect shoes, the perfect apartment, but I have never been in my apartment because I'm working so much. I forget my life, I forget myself. And that is my goal. To be happy.
Does that coincide with your values?
It does. I would rather be happy and then not afford the stupid shoes or whatever, because it's just shoes, literally.
But would you say that fashion matters a lot to you?
It does. I know I said I would rather have the happiness, but I actually save money. It works nice. I actually save money for buying the certain things I want. I actually have this. I don't know why, because I worked at marketing for very, very many years. I actually adapt this snob view of clothes and didn't wear H&M for a while and Velmoda and stuff like that because I thought it was sucky. The material, the quality, whatever. But what I think I changed a lot is it's not the money, the amount of money I use. It's do I like it? Will I use it more than once? Believe me, I have a lot of clothes that I bought just because of the brand.
Okay.
And I used it once. I have these beautiful, beautiful shoes. I have this stupid habit of looking at shoes or anything in particular with a specific brand that has something on sale. And I worked in marketing for 5 years, and then I got a discount on the discount. And there was a 40% discount on Meline Beer. And I saw these shoes, high heels. Not too high, not too low, and they were dreamed walking. They didn't have them in black, and I use a lot of black. But they had them in yellow, pink, and blue. Pink, never. Blue, I like, but I thought, I was in my yellow period at that time. I don't have anything yellow, but I like the color yellow at that time. I don't know why. So I bought a pair of high heels. I used it once. I had them for 2 years. I've used them once. I used it for my cousin's confirmation. They're still a dream to walk in. They cost 3,000 Danish crowns. On sale. After sale, they were less. It was about 1,000, but a normal price.
That's
And
spicy.
it was not a matter of the shoe anymore. It was a matter of principle. I had to get these shoes. I actually circled them for a week, and then I bought them because I couldn't take them out of my mind. I don't know why. It was because they were yellow, because they were Melina Bia, or because they were just that kind of shoe. Now I'm actually looking for that kind of shoe again, but in black. But I cannot make myself buy them because they cost 3,000 Danish crowns. They're not on sale. But if I find them on sale, I will buy them. I will.
So it's all about timing, brand, sale, and where you are at.
Yeah.
So it's a combination of things.
Well, yeah, I think it's just because I'm a student and I'm picky. Or you rather have 20 beers than this pair of shoes. Then you have to get the discussion in your mind and yeah. Sorry guys, I cannot go tonight.
I have a pair of shoes.
Yeah, I got a crash on a pair of shoes.
So, which brands, if you had to pick like a top 5 brands?
In specific categories, is it?
Well, okay,
clothes,
so say your top 3 clothing and top 3 makeup.
Okay, top 3 makeup is MAC, Chanel, and Maybelline. Actually,
And why those 3?
I used to work magazine and I got a lot of discounts. And once upon a time, I was one of those girls that just went to Matas and actually scratch Maybelline Matas is the one because I use that for cream and stuff like that. Just normal.
The striped makeup?
Yep.
Okay.
For mixed skin. Anyway, I used to buy Chanel because I was a magazine girl and it was pricey and it was fashionable and it was, I don't know. I like Chanel. I like the fashion, I like the story, I like everything about it. But I don't wear it. I just like the brand, but I'm not gonna wear it because one, I cannot afford a 33,000 Danish crown bag. Though I wish. And one day I'm gonna have a bag like that and I would never use it because I'm too afraid something will happen to it. Anyway, and then one day I figured out that I think it was actually my sister that bought me some MAC products. I think it was for my eyebrows or something like that, and she said I should use it, and I tried it on, and then I tried the various of things. I just went into the store and I liked the personnel and the way they treated me. They were not that snobby. They were actually not only selling a product, but they're also helping me. So they were honest in saying, this is not for you, we will try something else, take everything off, do it again. And funny story, I went to Dublin and I went into one of the MAC stores and I was only going to buy a powder. Compact powder because I was out of it. I ended up using 250 euros and I bought everything else besides powder. And I realized that afterwards, after I got out of the store, I didn't really come from what I had, but now I had everything else that was actually better. I had skin products, I knew how to use brushes for better makeup and everything else, and it was not necessary, but they asked me if I wanted anything else or could try it, just because now you're here. Anyway. And I just did this. And I thought you only live once, right? And that was when I changed from Chanel to MAC because, because of really a lot of things. They're not cheaper, but their products, the price and product of what the quality of what you get is equivalent. It's not, you pay overpriced for Chanel products. The only thing is 80% of the price is actually just the brand. And I think that's the downside of actually studying what I've been studying, because I know exactly what you buy. I know that bag I bought is not worth that while. And I also think that's why I'm hostel buying now, because I know exactly how much it costs. And yeah, but that would be, and Metas is because it's not cheap. I actually buy Metas products when it's on, when they have like 3 for two, and it's day cream and night cream, because day cream and night cream is just a singular product, even though if it stands Metas, Chanel, or whatever, it's the same. So we'd rather spend less money on that, which is something I use all the time, and then have something, I don't know, more pricey that I use less.
That
But
makes
yeah.
sense.
In closing, that was more difficult.
What if I narrow it down to web shops?
I said I worked out a lot, so I use a lot of H&M because I really like their new line with fitness. It's a very good quality, and it's cheap. It's not, I can just get whatever. I also like 5 units fruit pants. Because they're in the style that I have, and they're not for skinny girls, you know, and yes, they're kind of pricey, but it's still equivalent to the quality that you get. Like this Dr. Denim after a week, it's not black anymore, it's actually gray. And then I don't really go after a specific brand anymore. Masnago I like every single, I just don't go after the brand anymore, like I used to maybe. I maybe browse for a specific section, but I just picture out something, just take something out that I like.
Okay.
And then compare it to what I can get and what I do get and everything else, and then I buy it.
Okay. So, what people do you look to for inspiration? Like to artists or models or
No.
bloggers?
I do use Instagram a lot. I would actually admit I'm addicted. But I use that for more food bloggers, for recipes for food, for inspiration, fitness wise.
Okay, so just real quick back to the other one. If you had to pick, based on price, quality, and reputation, which would you have to pick?
For my preferred one?
Yeah.
Mac.
So that's on quality?
It's on quality and price.
Okay. And I'll talk a little bit about makeup. So, how often would you say that you buy new makeup?
It depends on what kind of makeup it is. Foundation, the 3rd month, maybe more, 4th month. I don't use that much. Actually, it got longer the period because I don't use that much anymore because I'm using brushes instead of, you know. But things like makeup remover and mascara and for my eyebrows. I actually went to MAC just a week ago, down to them and said, you know what, these pencil brushes I use for my eyebrows, I don't use them too fast, but when I use them, I don't know how much there's left. And in 1 year, twice I had one eyebrow drawn up, and then I have nothing left. And then I stand like this looking like an idiot. It's funny, but it's not funny when you have to go to a party and you're totally panicking. And so I went down and said, you know what, I want something that lasts a lot longer and that I don't have to use that much off, and so I got the...
Do you ever use their online services, like their web shops?
I do for browsing.
But never for shopping. Actually buying.
I would, but I have this habit of finding things online and then I wanted to see it in real life because you cannot trust really the color. Especially I do like lipstick a lot. I do like foundations and stuff like that. I want to look it on my skin. I want to see it actually. I want to feel it, and then I can say I want to think about it, and then I want to look if I can find it cheaper or if I can find it elsewhere where I could get something else in too. But yeah, not so much online.
So how much time would you say that you spend on your looks?
Per day? In total?
Shower not included.
Oh, okay, shower not included. That's actually the one that fastest part. I cannot take longer shower than 10 minutes, even though I do everything. I would say at least in half an hour per day. Maybe less. It takes me about 15 minutes to do my makeup in the morning. It depends. It depends on if I'm actually just going to work or like then it's just a routine. It took longer in the beginning, but if I have to go to a party, it can take forever. It can take an hour. Because then I have to do my hair, and then I have to be annoyed by my hair because it's not doing the things that the result part, and closing crisis and everything. But yeah, I think about half an hour, 20 minutes maybe.
Yeah.
Not more.
Okay. Okay, well that's it for those questions. Okay, so why don't you start out by telling me a little bit about yourself?
I am 24 and I'm a graphic designer. I do freelance.
Yeah, and what's your name and where are you from?
My name is Maria. I'm from Odense.
Okay, and do you have a boyfriend?
Yes, I do.
Tell me a little bit about your boyfriend.
He's older man, blonde.
Okay.
He likes fitness. He's healthy. Yep.
Yeah, and what are your hobbies?
Taking pictures, doing graphic design, just in general design.
Okay, and so what do you like to do with your friends?
Party. Mostly just hang out, I think.
Okay, what would you say motivates you on a daily basis?
The internet, I think. Looking at websites like Pinterest and Instagram. Yep.
Okay, what would you say motivates you in life?
Love. Yeah, love, I think, and passion.
And what would you say frustrates you?
Competition, I think. The graphic design field.
Okay, okay. Which values do you have?
In general? It's important I have a career direction. I think that's, and to be happy with whatever I'm doing.
Okay. And now you're talking a lot about graphic design. Are you very brand aware?
No. No, not really.
No? Okay.
No.
So when you buy makeup or clothing, do you care a lot about the brands or?
It depends on what kind of makeup. If it's some brands I don't really care about if it's a bit expensive and well-known brand, but sometimes it can be a good thing. Depends.
Okay, so what factors do you weigh in when you pick? Is it like ecology? Is it animal cruelty or is it quality?
Again, it depends on what kind of makeup, but I don't really know a lot about how it's made. So I don't know behind the scenes with the makeup at all. So I just pick whatever works, I guess.
Okay, okay. What brands do you normally buy?
Gosh. And liquid eyeliner from H&M. And yeah, I think that's it. Sometimes I buy something else, but if there's a discount or something.
Okay, so would you say that price or quality means most to you?
Both, because I wouldn't buy powder in H&M, because that's crap. And yeah, I guess both. It can be too cheap, but not too expensive either, because I don't want to spend a lot of money on makeup, because I buy it all the time.
Okay.
So
So how often do you think that you buy new makeup?
not that often anymore, because I'm old. Every second month, I think. Yep.
Okay. So does it matter who represents that makeup that you buy? Like if you see somebody with the makeup that you're buying from Gosh or from H&M in a campaign
Oh, like
representing.
the model.
Yeah, or like a celebrity or somebody.
Oh, right. No, I don't care at all.
No.
But if I do see a celebrity on it, I think that it's probably bad and expensive. A waste of money, but yeah, it
Okay.
doesn't really matter.
So you were talking about Pinterest and Instagram earlier. Is there anybody that you follow? Anybody that you really like that you follow?
There's a vlogger, but I can't really remember her name, Brittany something. But it's not that many famous people. But I do follow like hair profiles, so you see different pictures of hair, but it's not a specific person.
So it's just whatever style.
Just a random person uploading pictures of a specific style or something.
Yeah. Okay. So where else would you say that you find inspiration for your looks?
I mean, it's mostly Pinterest because it's so easy finding different looks, and whether it's makeup or hair, but my sister, my twin sister, she's
Okay.
always one step ahead when it comes to makeup. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. How much time would you say that you spend on the way that you look?
Each day.
Yeah. No shower included.
Oh, okay. Good. 15 minutes, I think. 20. Depends. Today, 15.
Yeah.
Probably not even 15, but yeah.
Okay, that's awesome. Let's go on to the car sorting.